Good evening. Welcome to our Institute of Global Professional Free webinar. Thank you all for joining and stay with us till the end. My lovely audience, today I am your host for the evening. My name is Badhum Dash. I am from Bangladesh. Dear audience, I am proud to be a associate with IGP as a global member. I feel honored and privileged to host this webinar. It's my delight to welcome you all to our Institute of Global Professional Free webinar. Thank you all for joining us today in this marvelous evening, and it's my humble request and pleasure to all of you to stay with us till the end. Institute of Global Professionals serves student community resource, providing holistic social work and education for creative competent generation. IGP is a leading on online skill development institute with thousands of learners worldwide. Institute of Global Professional is an educational institute provides social work with globally recognized. We organize our webinar training, offline online courses by best and trained speakers from all over the world. Our mission is to empower people. We have already completed 1,106 webinars successfully. Dear participant, let's welcome our speaker, ma'am. Hello, ma'am. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you today?
Ma'am, first tell us about yourself and then you can start your presentation.
Sure, I will. Thank you so much. I'll start sharing and
Welcome, ma'am.
speaking at the same time, so that would be better. Yeah, thank you. Yes, everyone, a very good evening to each one of you. Or good morning, good afternoon from wherever you're tuning in from. Wondering who I am. My name is Dr. Daphne Suarez, and I am tuning in from UAE. I'm the founder and CEO of Carousel Moms Business and Leadership Coaching. I help moms, especially women, to step up and step out in business confidently without any fear, even if they have no experience, and to help them gain financial stability. As I do focus on women and moms, if men do need support, I do that on a one-to-one basis, not in a group setting as I would do it for women on one-to-one or group. They have two options. You just have one option. So originally, I'm a Pakistani, and I'm proud to say that globally, I have reached my business across the globe everywhere, and I'm happy to serve you and teach you to be a great leader as a business and leadership coach. Thank you. So let's move on. This is my business name, Carousel Moms Business and Leadership Coaching. The name Carousel is because moms are juggling between so many areas of their business that they, have to maintain the correct balance in their carousels of life. So this is the creation of my awesome daughter, and the logo also created by her, which said that, Mom, you are juggling among so many areas, and so let's empower moms to success. Now, the topic for today: be the change you want to see in the world. Focus on the word you. The finger's pointing at you, my friend. Be the change you want to see in the world or in your team. We want a lot of things. The issue in today's world is that we have a lot of expectations from others, but we ourselves are not ready to change. What a beautiful day today, the 31st of December 2022, a year finish of 365 days, and we are diving into the new year, right? So, yes, As we are diving in a few hours, we will start the new year 2023. So, what a beautiful day to really make that decision where to begin. It all needs to begin with me. That's you. Don't point fingers to others and say so and so is not doing something. And when I speak about team, you can also relate it to your families. You That is also your own team, right? A personalized team, whether in business, in the company, in your job, or at home. So you have to be the change you want to see in others. What and how you want to see your team as a leader? So, as a leader, you need to be very clear on what you want and then how you want it. Remember that you are different from others. Your map is not the territory. So, keeping that in mind, knowing that your mindset is different, maybe because of your culture, your family, your nationality, or your faith also. So, everyone comes with a composition of different things. As they say, it takes a village to raise a child. So, you have been raised to a beautiful young adult. So remember that it has taken a village to raise you up to who you are. So understand that not everybody was born in your village. So think wise of being open and sharing what you want and how you want it. The more open you are, the more the success is in what you are doing. What is vision of your company, your business? You must be clear on the vision. Where are you heading? If you are driving a car, you need to be able to see. The screen has to be clear in front of you. When there's a fog, it's heavy raining, or it's snowing, you cannot see where you are going. So you can lose track, you can crash. And in business, and when you crash, that means you lose clients, you lose money, you lose so many things. So you need to really get clear on your vision and write it down. And no better day, again reminding you, 31st of December 2022, the best day to set your vision for 2023. And dare to dream big, dare to dream high, and go as high as you can, even above the skies, because you can do it. It is always, as a team leader, very important that you set smart goals. So what does SMART mean? S is for smart, M is for measurable, A is for achievable, R is for relevant, T is for time bound. So think smartly and see how you can measure it at 6 months, or be quarterly, half yearly, or yearly. How do you want to measure it? And is it achievable? And you have to make those lines of strategy of how your team and you can really reach to those smart goals that you have set. And is it relevant to your business? If your business is a garment business, how are you thinking about cooking food? It is not relevant, right? So it has to be really relatable to your kind of niche that you are dealing with. And again, as you said, measurable, it has to be time bound. Hold your team accountable for the timing that you have set. And my advice was that don't wait for the last minute to check in. If you have kept your goal as to check, your measurable goal is quarterly, 3 months, or 6 months, half yearly, I would say few weeks earlier, check on them, because don't just again expectations that, oh, they should have fully 100% everything ready. Not everyone is you. So you need to really have that little bit early, cushion time you should give it. I would advise you to do that. Be a role model. Be a role model. To bring change in what you want to show in the world, you need to be ready to be a role model to your team. Lead by example. The power of example and role model I cannot overemphasize, because, my friends, not everyone is auditory. Some are kinesthetic, some are visual people. So the more they see, especially children and youngsters, they learn by what they see, and they will question you if they are in your team that, hey, you are saying to do this, but you don't do this. If you're saying come on time, I must be punctual, but you as a leader are coming late, they will speak out. Gone are the days when we even kept quiet when we knew our head or our leader or our superior was doing something wrong. Gone are those days. And I think it's a good thing, because we suppress things and we did not know that others are feeling about a certain situation. So we get feedback, they say something, but then don't take it as misbehavior or disrespect. They are not disrespecting you in any way. Be a leader that leads with dedication, humility, and self awareness and openness. Be transparent at all times. It isn't enough for you to tell the employees that they need to change. You need to help them do it actually by leading and being a great role model. Here are some common quotes that I wish to share with you, which we commonly hear people saying: walk the walk, model the desired behavior, practice what you preach. The measure of leadership is not the quality of the head, but the tone of the body. The previous quotes, which I highlighted, of walk the walk, model the desired behaviors, and practice what you preach. Teams are always watching their managers, their leaders closely, but your behavior will likely be scrutinized even more during times of change. And these are times of change. As you know, we've recently come out from the pandemic. So there's so many changes and things happening. People are still, in fear of the pandemic and whatever it is. But again, when you're bringing change, you have to understand them, that they are looking at you as a leader and a role model. With this kind of mind thinking, how your actions can affect your team will lead you to success and growth. So always be very vigilant of yourself and your words, because walk means you really walk what you are saying, right? Don't just be that, and model what you want your teams to bring the change in themselves. Lecturing doesn't work. As you can see yourself, look at your own body. You're not only judged by your head, but the tone of your entire body. And in a team, your body is your team members. How beautiful is that? So your measure of your quality, people are seeing. If your teams are not delivering properly, your clients, your customers will see through the game what is happening, and that there is no correlation, there is no unity, no harmony, nothing. These people don't communicate, they don't know their stuff at all. So keep all in the picture. Give your team the opportunity to think out of the box by asking what if, because the what if questions will make people to more and more and more and more think broader, because that is how you think out of the box. Preaching dictatorship does not work, because, as I said, is that it takes a village to raise a child, and your village has not raised the same people that raised your team members. They come from different backgrounds, different culture, different family, different beliefs. So when you start talking this way with the questions of what if, they start thinking, oh, okay, what if this really happens? Yeah, how true my leader is or my boss is. So you can ask your team, for example, what if we were freelancers? How would we think about this? What if we built this process from scratch? Or what if our lead product suddenly became obsolete? How important, you can imagine how companies, when they crashed through the pandemic, they were businesses closed, my friend, because they had never thought that anything like this would happen. So now I think we should be more vigilant and know the importance of the what if question. So I pray that yes, nothing like the pandemic ever comes, but there will always be competitors around in the market. There is competition. Everyone is trying to keep their head above the water and see who can win, who can survive. So you have to come up with new ideas. So you need to really think, what if this happens? How will we manage if we cannot use this product? Like like if you're in, makeup products or beauty products, you know that the same ingredients cannot be used in every country. Like Canada is cold, Dubai is so hot. So if you use the same products that you made for the winter countries, it will melt in Dubai. So if you're an international company, you need to again think out of the box and ask yourself, what if? Ask your teams repeatedly, repeatedly, repeatedly. What if? But again, don't be a pain in the neck that you're asking it every day. You could do this, I think, fortnightly or even on a monthly basis in a meeting and say, hey guys, let's think out of the box. How can we improve? What if we do this? What if we do that? And let them come, because you need to push your team to think boldly. People may be unsure how far they can push at first. They're not sure if you would allow that, but then in a closed meeting, when you discuss all that, you understand, then and it's a team, right? So if one person comes with something beyond the other, then it's a discussion. It's a friendly discussion, is not something, an argument or a fight. The next person might say, no, I think this way would work better. This is something that we may have not thought. And so you see, many heads together are more powerful and make one big good team. But one head, just your head alone, is a weak head. So you have to really, how we put cement when we are building, the more you put the cement, the bricks, and the foundation is strong, then the whole one building is strong. So your one building is you with your team. Recognize and reward initial steps and continue to ask for more and more and more, because as you push them, they also feel encouraged, and as you also recognize them, it gives them more motivation. Attitudes to adopt as a leader. So, what attitudes are you supposed to adopt as a leader? The What is your expectations from your team? You want them to be punctual, you want them to be kind, you want them to be open, be honest, be transparent, be understanding, be caring. If you want whatever, you need to bring that, because if you don't, again, role model, my friends, you have to be the role model of what you are wanting to happen. And be excited. Yes, be excited to come to work. If you are not excited, if you're coming half sleepy, like as though you died, or the next minute you're going to die, or you are hungry, you're thirsty, or anything, this is all going to affect your teams. You need to be really energized, pumped up, and really, really in that mood to give those vibes to your team. I know things happen, life happens. Maybe you had a tiff in the house with your parents, with your partner, or your children have irritated a bad result, kids are fighting, the food got burned, or anything could happen. But then you need to have some things to bring yourself back as you pull a boat back to the shore. So you need to have that cord, that chain to bring yourself back to each thing. You cannot, no one actually cares, I will tell you, about your, sad story. Not everybody who smiles and cries with you really cries and smiles with you when it comes to business and work. You are being paid a salary to work in a company. And besides, if it's your own business, clients are paying you for service. They don't want your damn nonsense as much as they would want you to be kind, patient, humble, and caring. But then that's their right. You are there to serve them. So don't be like a dead body out there and try to get yourself really boosted up. And if your job is not exciting you or your business is not exciting you, my friends, then you need to take a pause and think, why isn't my business exciting me or interesting me or giving me that joy every day? What is wrong? It is okay to change a job and change your business niche, whatever it is. If you're selling clothes, you could change it into something else. Or if it's a, say, a tea company, it could become a food company. Anything, it's okay to change. All I would definitely caution you is, as a business and leadership coach, I remind you here, my friends, that do not change business or jobs as you change your clothes every day, or even twice a day or thrice a day. You need to really let that job settle in, that business needs settle in calmly by taking your time for I would really advise you to do it for at least a year minimum, because then you know all the pros and the cons that are coming up, because everything you cannot know in just a click of a second, right? Because this is not instant noodles which you come, or popcorn that you put it in the microwave and go put, 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 pop, and it pops up, and that's what's going to happen. Okay, as the saying is in Urdu, jaldi ka kaam shaitan ka, that means the quick work is the work of the devil. So don't try to be so speeded up that you just changing jobs, changing, because a rolling stone gathers no moss. Take time to explore and try different ways, because 1 year gives you a chance not to only go straight, but also if there's a block in the way, you can think of going from the right side or the left side and still meeting your targets and your goals, and helping your teams also to do the same. If you are excited, so is your team members and your bosses who you report to, and everybody going to be excited. Even your different agents who are giving, your vendors, your suppliers, they will be happy to work with your company, because they say this person is so vibrant, so happy, so joyful, so full of energy. Because we all strive. Why do you work? You work for happiness, to get money so you can live a happy, peaceful, and beautiful life. So be sure everybody wants to see that life vibes, that joy in you. And I will share with you further how you can do that. Be fresh, awake, and energized. As I said, when you are excited of what you do, you will be fresh, you will be wide awake, even if you have not slept much, which I do not encourage you to give up on your sleep. But yes, if you're off with family, it happens, children are sick, some emergencies come. But then if you have been regularly having proper rest and a proper plan in place, I will assure you that even 1 or 2 days, if you have lack of sleep or something, you will still be energized, and you don't need any coffee or alcohol to pep you up and keep you in the highest spirits. Okay. I don't have coffee at all, and yet I'm in the best spirits, because coffee definitely stretches your brain and keeps you awake. So why are you forcibly staying when your body is saying, I need sleep, I need rest, I need exercise, and there you are popping coffees and medicines and everything. This is going to ultimately be your ruin, my friend. Those who are overdoing it, please take caution. If that's your wish of having these things. Now, how can you? I said I would share some points, right? So, yeah, let's share some points about being fresh, awake, and energized. Number one, sleep well. You need to try on a daily basis to sleep at least minimum 8 hours. 6, 7, okay. Some people are used to it as you grow older and all your 50s. So you might be able to only sleep 6, 7 hours, but strive for 8 hours. It helps. Even if you get up a little early, roll around in the bed, maybe read a nice book or read your holy book, read some motivational quotes, something you can do. So but sleep if you can is definitely minimum 8 hours. Go for a walk in the morning. Connect with nature. This is so powerful. As I am also a counselor and a NLP master prac, I highly advise you to connect with nature. Nature is what you need. Yes, we have created heaters in cold countries. There is air conditioners in hot countries. There is everything. But the one who created you, the superpower, the superior one, had a purpose of creating nature. Artificial plants cannot give you what really going in the fresh air. And whatever country you are in, mornings normally the bed is the best because it's the sun is still not out in hot countries, and then also it's not too bright, it's nice. So find a time, maybe if you cannot go at 5 o'clock in the morning, which some countries it is a bit of light is already, dawn is broken at 5 o'clock, but some, okay, 7, 7:30 in the colder countries, that's fine. You find your morning time that is good for you, but do it well in advance so it does not interrupt and come in the way of you reaching work on time in a relaxed mode, or running like a headless chicken, a scatterbrain around the house, driving the whole your husband, wife, children, mother, father, everyone crazy because you have acted like a little idiot, not really preparing well. So, fresh air, when you go out, go for a walk, breathe in, take in deep breaths. And because that's so important that you inhale that fresh air, which air fresheners, air conditioners, heaters cannot give you all this. Okay, you even have the air freshener, the different one, not only the smell, the different one that rotates the air in the room. My friends, even that is not natural. That's not natural. I am asking you to really go in for natural stuff, okay? So that this can awaken you. Also, walking bare feet on the grass is very therapeutic and helpful for your eyes and your brain. So if you can take off your shoes, slippers, socks, walk bare feet for a little while on the grass, awesome, awesome, amazing. Leave home on time and try to reach work a minimum of 15 minutes. Minimum. You can reach 20 minutes early if you want, but not lesser. 10, 5, then your scatterbrains, you're trying to clear your desk, you're trying to open your drawers, you're trying to, either you might not find parking. Why are you in such a scatterbrain? You should be on your desk 15 minutes in advance to stay tuned. Maybe put your bottle of water together, put your tea, do whatever you want. So, you are really, really relaxed. Also, to be fresh, energized, as I said, connect with nature. When you go on a walk, yes, walk barefoot on the grass if you can, or even bare floor. Again, you're connecting with Mother Earth. If you don't have any grass or nice lawns out there, you can walk on the floor. Yeah, it's a little bit of a challenge if you're in a cold country, it's raining and it's snowing or something. But then under the covered area, you can walk bare feet in your home, also to connect with Mother Earth. Again, very, very powerful and very, very therapeutic. Try to listen to nature sounds, the chirping of the birds, their singing, the hooting of the owl, everything. Try to hear those sounds. The breeze also is beautiful, beautiful. It will open your ears, your listening skills will improve. Or even listen to some music. Powerful, energizing, inspirational music. But for me, I feel try to avoid in the morning the bang, 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 the heavy metals too much, because then you will go in the office also bang, 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 bang. So you cannot be doing this bang, bang, right? All the time. So there are beautiful things when I speak about music. You can hear any kind of music, and now what's more, it is freely available on YouTube. There are many things that you can get free. So check it out. You can hear even spiritual songs, something related with your faith. Go for it. Be inspired. You can hear it while going for a walk, but as I said, try to more connect with nature when you go for a walk by listening to the nature sounds rather than, this music. Or you could do half half if that helps you. 10 minutes walk, and then, besides that, you with the hearing nature, and then the rest of it maybe listening to your music. And then when you're back, make sure that you eat something. You need to have your breakfast. Whether it's a small breakfast, I would not actually advise a king's breakfast, because you can be a bit sloppy and heavy and not want to move. A light or a medium one is very good to boost you up. Many times I find leaders, even those who come, even with my clients when I'm working, they find that they're sluggish because they have got up late, they've rushed to work without eating, or they want to lose weight, so they don't have breakfast. Never skip your breakfast, no matter what. If it is your holy month of fasting, you can still breakfast can be had at an early time before you start your fast. But breakfast, the word itself says break fast. So you have to break your fast of the whole night that you have not eaten, right? So you have to be very, very, very careful of what you are doing. Okay. And if you go without it, I will tell you, by lunchtime, you will say, oh my God, how much time? How much time is left for lunch? Okay, 10 minutes. Okay, okay, then I'm going for lunch. And you will upset everything. Your concentration will go. You will have low concentration. You will have low motivation. You will be more like a little zombie moving out there. So, again, eat your breakfast. And sometimes I have noticed I once encountered a client that came to me, and they were saying that, yeah, I do have my breakfast, but I have it in the office. What nonsense is that? Taking your breakfast to office and eating it and everything. Off the space must be respected. Office is means work, not your dining table, my friend. You need to take that proper break and eat properly no matter what. Respect your food. Why are you working? Why are you going on a job or running a business? To make money, to have a good life. And if you cannot even have your meal respectfully, then it's time again to think of what changes you need to make in your lifestyle. Next, we come greet everyone with a smile. You never died. So don't you, if you were dead, you wouldn't be at the workplace, right? So smile and say to everyone, good morning, how are you today? In the lift, you meet somebody. Good morning. Put some life into you. Not the way sometimes people say, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm wondering whether they died. Good morning. How are you today? If you put that smile and that energy in it, it will be so beautiful. You have to bring these changes, and you will see that you will feel better. Right now, even when I'm speaking with a smile and all these energies, I am feeling great. I'm feeling powerful. Maintain rules that have been set, whether in your family, whether it's in your company or your business. Maintain rules, because this is what is important. If you want your expectation, you want your team to follow rules, are you maintaining the rule? Everyone is watching you. Just because you are in a leadership role doesn't mean you do as you like. When rules are ignored, it is infuriating and wastes a lot of time and energy of everyone, and targets cannot be met, and you will be struggling and you'll burn out with chasing your team members and threatening them and being confused, having to do all the burden will come on you because your manager, your boss wants the results from you. You and your teams must avail leave during the year. All companies have annual leave. Sometimes, when we get into work, we become workaholics, be it in the company or in the business. We are such workaholics that we just work, 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 and we do not take off at all. But if you don't, what happens? Your body will take the rest it needs. It will take it. Be sure of it. And how will it take it? By getting you sick, weakening your immune system. So when you have leave, schedule leave in advance. Talk to your team so that your business does not suffer. You need to talk to them and see how you all can plan the leave in such a way that somebody or the other can replace that person and stretch a little bit more to cover that area, or the whole team members can cover that one person's going on leave. So make sure that you have a substitute in advance prepared. So you delegate that if in the person's absence, especially in planned leave, you can do it. But also having somebody delegated for somebody else's work at times. If the person has an emergency, somebody sick in the family, they're sick themselves. The vehicle gave way, they couldn't reach work on time. So you need to have a backup plan in everything at all times. Planning leave helps you to stay more organized. And again, I bring you back to the thing of your purpose or work, making money, running your business. It's for comfort in your life, for your family, for yourself. If you cannot enjoy that truly by going on a vacation with your family or going on your own if you're a bachelor or a spinster, meeting friends, then what actually is the use of anything? Life is so beautiful. It's all about connections, right? So have a work-life balance always. Prepare your annual leave. As I said, if you do not take leave, give your body the rest, the joy, the vacation that it needs, what happens? You get sick, your immune system has gone down, and then forcibly you have to take emergency leave or sick leave, which means you're in the bed. So that time you cannot enjoy really the company of your family. And yes, you get a lot of pampering. You might get it from your partner if you're sick, or your family. But remember, my friend, getting the pampering when you're healthy and good is the best time than when you're really, yes, you need their support, you do, but you cannot really relish and enjoy and talk to them really. It's a beauty of taking a vacation. So plan, please, and do not ignore it. Be transparent. Keep your team in the loop of things. If you are not transparent, they too will not be with you. So if you don't like anyone keeping secrets or teaming against, sometimes you find workers getting together and, uh, becoming a real close knit bond because they communicate well with each other and you feel like as if you're the outsider. Why are you feeling that? But you have created that, right? You didn't want to tell them everything because you thought that I know everything. So when you think you know everything and you don't need to tell them anything, so they also will talk behind your back. Again, back to the point of being a role model. So they can also end up in teaming against you. So please, please, please. That is how in certain huge factories and companies you find they have the workers' union. And then because of some problem in the thing work, they also boycott. Why does everybody? Because the union is only they are there. So they listen to their union leader. And then one day you find nobody's come to work, and then you find, oh, it's a protest against it. Why is this? You cannot later on, when things have happened, when the whole thing has shattered, then you expect them to be transparent. You have not built a relationship with your teams, which definitely will affect a lot of things. Communicate frequently. We human beings are created for company, for communicating, sharing, and talking. Talking is therapeutic, but everything needs to be done in moderation, whatever I've shared earlier, whether it's exercise, sleep, work, transparency, and everything. Everything needs to be done in the right proportion at the right time. Communication is key. Communicate frequently and voice what is on your mind, your dreams, your goals, your visions, and even your challenges. Sharing your mistakes also is good. After all, you're human, so it's okay to if you made a mistake. But then, if you are transparent and you're communicating with your team, they could tell you how you could rectify it or help you out in a difficult situation. So the more you talk to them, they are not gods to read your mind and say, oh, you didn't do it this way. Or I expected you to come earlier to work. Voice it, speak to your teams regularly. A morning briefing is advised in the companies for a few minutes, which will help. Next, we come to the next phase of our training, that is helping your team through change. A difficult area when, as I said, look for change, what was not working with you. Now, when you look for change, you need to help them. It's not easy to make the transition. Many of you may have not been doing what I shared during this time. And you might say, my team will not listen. I cannot do this. It doesn't work. Remember, if you're finding a blockage in something, even what I said, if you tried it and it did not work, time to again think, why didn't it work? What was the thing? What could have stopped this my team or my team member to do it, taking that action? And find another way, because this is brainstorming, and maybe you could even again communicate, talk to your team. Hey, I didn't find really this change or this thing being implemented. What's up? Would you like to share with me what's the problem or how we can work? And be careful of your words, how and what you say. Because if you, and even your tone, if you are going to tell them, what's the problem with you? Who wants to talk to you? But if you say, hey, I'd like to have a talk with you. Could we just discuss this? That we had planned this, and why is it not working? How could we help to improve this? Because I'm really concerned as your leader to help you and also help the team and make things work. All right. So, really, really watch your tone, your words, how and what you say. Be honest. Be honest with yourself and your team. While big changes can lead to uncertainty, it's often best for leaders to be honest about things they know and things you may benefit from understanding better. Yes, be honest with things, with situations. Maybe if you were coming for some reason few days late, it's okay to say that there was some problem that you had. You don't need to tell the whole story that you had a fight with your partner or with your parents, anything, but say, hey, I'm just having a little bit tough time. So I count on your support. Because you, after all, spend more than 8 hours at work, right? So your workplace is your second family. So the more you're honest, it will really build relationships. Give them time to digest. When you say something, again, I said before, you cannot have it as popcorn that you put in the microwave and it goes pop, 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 pop. You expect immediately. Today, you go decide what changes you want, and tomorrow you go and tell your staff you need to do this. I want to be done, and then by evening you start shouting at them, or the next day, I told you this and this is not done. You need to always give cushion time, and you need to give explanations, because one cap doesn't fit all. Some persons, like I said, you need to be a role model. You might be instructing people with your words, but people are looking at you. So that's the way. Some are looking at you. Some learn through seeing, some learn through hearing. So, or some learn by studying or exploring themselves. So there are different kind of people. Give them the opportunity and let them digest, as you need time to digest your food. Let's move on. Be open to feedback. Feedback is always very helpful. Do not get offended and take it so personal. Because if you will not listen to the feedback from your teams, your clients, or something, you are going to fail. Because what is a 6 on my side? If you're sitting across the table, it is a 9. You see it as a 9, I see it as a 6. So I am doing things from my perspective. Even when I have a session, even this session, I always love to take feedback from those who I know. And I would really invite you, even now when we talk about feedback, I would love to hear your comments, asking questions, sharing, because it really will help me and also others to improve themselves. So give feedback. There is going to be no offense in everything, because everything is constructive criticism that it's only will help you to grow and to make you into a better person, a better leader. Stay positive. Staying positive is so wonderful. Try to develop a positive mindset. It is really helpful, trust me. When things even go wrong for me in my business, sometimes it's bound to happen, right? I'm human. I make mistakes, a client make mistakes, or something, tech error or something. But when you look at the positive side, try to learn your lesson on why the thing happened, how it should have been, and again, what if I had done this? So the what if, again, question yourself and have a positive mindset of thinking out of the box. The more positive you are in that situation, rather than sitting and moaning and groaning. Suppose a production went wrong or a session went wrong. Don't just sit on holding your head and say, oh my God, what happened? Or crying your head out. You cannot think properly that way. By worry or by screaming or crying. But if you say, what actually went wrong? Let me just analyze this. How could I improve this? Yeah, because this happened, I can really think of some new ideas. So let me take this as a lesson learned. Just come with a positive mindset. Give regular updates. Keep giving your team updates, keeping them in the picture, because people tend to crave information during periods of uncertainty. Without it, they assume the worst. Over communicate by sharing what you know and even what you don't know, to reduce anxiety and keep rumor in the check. This is like, when you look at the COVID also, how people were craving for knowing more. Tell us, is there treatment? Which country has it spread to? How many people have got sick? And it went on and went on and went on and went on and went on. We needed all that, feedback, that update. So give your team why is something, maybe you could not get ingredients, some vendor did not deliver something that you needed, the material to make your product. Tell your teams rather than say, oh wait, it will happen. By saying wait is not going to work. By you literally being transparent, hey my friends, something has happened, and this vendor could not give the item, so how can we manage? Again, many heads are better than one head. Show you care. Recognize that big change can surprise and concern team members. Show kindness, patience, and empathy to your team members in this transition. Because for some, it might not be very easy to make that transition, or they might not understand, they might not see the picture as you see it from your angle. It looks different. So you need to really be patient, be ready to explain, understand, get to know them. The more you show concern, the more they will open up to you, and you will be able to uproot the main cause that is stopping it. Get extended help. Please be done with your ego issues of asking for help, whether it be in the home, be it anywhere, even though, especially in the workplace. I know you guys, all who are hearing here, you all are awesome. I love you. I believe in you that you are super rock star men and women. But you are human. So when you keep on thinking that you know it all, I can do all this, I don't need help, I'm the superman, I'm the superwoman, you're only going to kill your own self in the end. You're not growing any younger. Each day you grow older. So get extended help in your business. It is advisable that if still you are stuck in doing things with your team, maybe you are not that well equipped with your knowledge and your experience. Just because you're a leader doesn't mean you know it all. Ask to hire a coach, a business, a leadership coach, or get some help, some other training. Maybe the team is not good in the product, their knowledge is not enough, or your knowledge is not enough in a product, in the market. Sales and marketing may be not your best quality. We cannot be the best in all areas. So ask and get extended help, and do your research on who would be the best. Try and see who fits well with you. Work in harmony. Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. Everything needs to be synced. Our thinking, our words, and our actions, everything needs to be synced. In other words, workplace happiness and productivity are largely dependent on connecting the thoughts, words, and actions of the employer. So don't forget, connecting the thoughts, what's in your mind, the words that you speak, and the actions all need to be in harmony. Be approachable and accessible. All that we share, I said, get feedback, be open to let your teams come to you and do things. If you are not approachable, if you have created that barrier that I am the leader, I am the boss, I'm the head, or you're too superior, or you're never available, meeting to meeting to meeting, expecting the team to do everything. I know some of you as leaders have the work of travel or outdoor, but again, everything needs to have a balance. If you're never there, how is your team going to ever communicate with you or speak to you? So be approachable, which is an important change that you need to make if you are not approachable or accessible. Evaluate this today by seeing, out of the team members or the people working in your business, how many really come and talk to you? Is it 10%, If it's 90, that means you're on the right track. But then what is stopping the 10% from coming to you? But if you're less than, say, 80, that means you need to, something is wrong with what you're doing. Check yourself. And if you cannot see where your flaws are, again, you need to work with a coach on a one-to-one basis, which will really help you to come out of this roadblock. Appreciate their small wins. Appreciate your teams on the little they do. Somebody came 1 minute early. Hey, it's great that you're early in today. How beautiful. We can prepare well for work in advance. Hey, you're looking nice. I love your clothes. Listen, if you put your wordings correctly, there is nothing wrong. Sometimes I know, especially if when you're in a male dominant place, if a man says, "You're beautiful," you might like, he's falling in love with me. He's this. So, men and women, even if a woman says, "Hey, I love your suit." Come on, everything's not a romantic zone, okay? Please get out of that fixed mindset. Be broader, be open to really accepting appreciation. What is wrong if you are beautiful, aren't they giving credit to your creator that you are beautiful? You are handsome. Is it a love story starting? That somebody said that you are beautiful, you are looking nice, I love your voice. Are you so stupid to think that you're going to start a love story with everyone? No. And appreciate everyone. Even I would love you to appreciate me. Maybe I look nice, the color I'm wearing, the color of my hair, maybe the way I'm presenting, anything. So, find ways to appreciate people. Because when you give, again, you're modeling, bringing the change you want to see in your teams. When you appreciate them, they will also appreciate you. Say, "Hey, ma'am, hey, sir, you're looking very beautiful today. I love your smile, your energies that you're bringing. Oh, hey, thank you, the way you shared the lunch with us." So they also, I can guarantee you will be pumped up into all the high spirits and you will enjoy all that you are doing. Never play the victim. Many times, team leaders love to play the victim, blaming and bad mouthing the management for things that go wrong in the company, the business, and for the changes that might be on the way to let yourself off the hook. You blame either your management, your senior people, or with the management, you blame your teams. So and so's on leave, or so and so never came. What can I do? The staff never. You are being paid, you are making money for yourself. No one put a gun on your head to do it. Cannot work. You don't want to do the job, or you don't want to run the business. Close the business, close it, leave the job, go. Nobody wants you. This blame game is a problem that many have, that, what can I do? My child was sick. Oh, what can I do? You are the martyr. Okay. You're becoming the next saint on earth. Let saints be saints and you just be a good person, and you will also become a saint if you stop blaming and lying and accusing others for your mistakes, for what you have done. Let's sit back and watch this little video clip to help inspire you.
So many people expect change in others, expect change in the world, but are never willing to change themselves first. If you want to see change in others, you must first be the change you wish to see. If I want others to be better, I must be better. If I want my loved ones to change, I must be that change. If I want my kids to become a certain way, I must live that way. I must be that example. Not tell them how to be, but be that person. If I want them to be kind to others, I must be kind to others. If I want them to live fully as themselves and not wear any mask to fit in with others, I must be that person, free from fear of judgment and live as I wish to live. If I want them to be giving, I must be giving. giving of my time, giving of my love, my spirit, my presence. If I want them to be healthy, I must live healthy in every area. If I expect others to be grateful, I must be grateful first. I must show my gratitude. If I want others to live the life they want to live, I must set that example by loving the life that I live. If I want other people to make happiness and love a priority in their lives, I must make happiness and love a priority in my own life. If I expect others to be kind, I must be kind. I must be compassionate. If I expect others to listen and be understanding, I must listen, and really try to understand. I do expect all these things, so I will live as all these things. I will live as the person I expect of others. I will be the change that I wish to see.
Okay, 1 second. I do not know why. Why is this not? Give me a second, my friends. I don't know why this is not moving forward. Mhm. Just bear with me because I'm just trying to figure out why is this not moving forward a bit. So just bear with me, my friends. These things are bound to happen with tech issues. So yeah. Okay, you can see this, so that's good enough. I will just continue with this so that you are not wasting your time. Yeah. When you were born, you cried and the world rejoiced. I would like you to really write this down and focus on this. So important as we we transition and enter into the new year. Remember, when you were born, you cried and the world rejoiced. Your parents were happy at your birth. Family came. Everyone was so happy to see you enter into this world. But what is your call? Why am I sharing this? Because this is what I want you to do. Live your life in such a way that when you die, the world cries and you rejoice because, my friend, you have gained victory. You have lived what your faith calls for, what your family values and beliefs are. You have lived. You will have a happy transition from this world into a better place called heaven. So, yes, your loved ones will cry, but you will rejoice. And this is what you need to strive for, to rejoice on the last day, to know that your reward will be great for the way you have loved your team members, the way you have treated them with every respect, with every warmth. You have been open to all of them. Your reward is great and awaiting you one day. So don't forget this and make sure you write this down also. So I would like to wish all of you, your teams, and your loved ones a blessed and a prosperous new year 2023. And I have a special offer for New Year for men and women. As I said, my women coaching for business and leadership and NLP and counseling goes into group and one-to-one. But for men, it is only one-to-one. I do not conduct group because many of my clients are also from conservative families and from male dominant places. So men, if you need my services, I'll do it one-to-one or do it only with your company, but I will not put you with any other outsiders. keeping that in respect. Okay. For today, as for this event, a special discount is 10% off for companies, 25% for individuals. The code is this if you want to avail the offer that I am giving you. So make sure that you write IGPCM 122223DS. This is the code for availing this if you want to work with me. This is my website. You can scan the QR code so you can check my website. And here's my LinkedIn and my email ID so you can always communicate. I'm also on Facebook and Instagram. And to conclude, I would love to conclude with this one video, which I hope blows your mind of my business. Thank you for listening so patiently and joining this session. I hope you liked it, and I would love to pass it over back to our host.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your presentation. It has been very informative for us and also for our participants. Ma'am, it's time for our quiz session. After quiz session, we will come back again with our question answer session. So you have to wait for a few minutes, ma'am.
Sure, no problem. Go ahead.
Okay, ma'am. Dear participant, to join our quiz session, you have to go www.slido.com and the code is IGP3 and the code is IGP3. After a short video, we will enjoy our quiz session. Let's enjoy our quiz session. Dear participant, to join our quiz session, you have to go www.slido.com and the code is IGP3 and the code is IGP3. We will start our quiz session after 1 minute. So please mention your friend to join our quiz session. To join our quiz session, you have to go www.slido.com and the code is IGP3 and the code is IGP3. We will pick your name from Slido. So join with your full name, which will directly print on certificates. Top 10. will be awarded with quiz completion certificate. Already 28 people join with us. Dear participant, let's start our quiz session. Okay. Our first question is, be the change you want to see in your team. One. Option 1, Dika Ice Max, Francis Jazz Rija. Option 2, Chan Adria Reed Justin Brie. Option 2, Chan Adri Reed Justin Brie is the right answer, and 18% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Kefir is holding the first position after completing our first question. Our second question is, you need change for the vending machine. Who do you see? Option 1, cafeteria. Option 2, library. You need change for the vending machine. Who do you see? Option 1, cafeteria. Option 2, library. Option 1, cafeteria is the right answer, and 91% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Kefir is holding the first position after completing our second question. Our third question is, you are on your phone for too long and you want to change that habit. What do you do? Option 1, stay on anyways. Option 2, change your electronics and go to do something else. Option 2, change your electronics and go to do something else is the right answer, and 91% people are right here. The leaderboard, Flami is holding the first position after completing our third question. Our fourth question is, which button would you use to change the color of a slide in your presentation? Option 1, A. Option 2, B. Option 1, A. Option 2, B. Option 1A is the right answer, and 71% people are right here. The leaderboard, Evelyn is holding the first position after completing our fourth question. Our fifth question is, you want to try out for the volleyball team. Who do you speak to? Option 1, main office. Option 2, PE teacher. Option 1, main office. Option 2, PE teacher. Option 2, PE teacher is the right answer, and 94% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Flami is holding the first position after completing our fifth question. Our sixth question is, in the graph, the x-axis equal to time in minutes and the y-axis is equal to change in evaluation. Option 1, C. Option 2, D. Option 2D is the right answer, and 23% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Joel is holding the first position after completing our sixth question. Next, our seventh question is, can we play whenever we dash in whichever team we dash? Option 1, want, prefer. Option 2, wanting, prefer. Option 1, want, prefer. Option 2, wanting prefer. Option 1, want prefer is the right answer and 94% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Jewel is holding the first position after completing our 7 question. Our 8th question is, change starts with you. Option 1, the increvilis. Option 2, Jutipio. Option 1, the increvilis. Option 2, Jutipio. Option 2, Jutopia is the right answer and 32% people are right here. The leaderboard, Dr. Albert is holding the first position after completing our 8th question. Our 9th question is, you want to know how to improve your mark in English class. Who do you speak to? Option 1, guardian. Option 2, English teacher. You want to know how to improve your mark in English class. Who do you speak to? Option 1, guardian. Option 2, English teacher. English teacher is the right answer and 100% people are right here. The leaderboard, Dr. Albert is holding the first position after completing our 9 question. Our last and final question of this session. Motion is the term used to describe a change in dash over time. Option 1, velocity. Option 2, position. Option 1, velocity. Option 2, position. Option 2, position is the right answer and 48% people are right here. So congratulations, our top 10 quiz competition winner. We have all of your name which you entered during joining. We will pick your name and prepare certificate and we'll post them into our official Facebook page and group. Our official Facebook page is Institute of Global Professional. Dear participant, after a short video, we will start our question answer session. So let's enjoy our question answer session. Dear participant, if you have any question, please ask to our comment box. Our speaker ma'am is reply them. Welcome back, ma'am.
Yes, I'm back.
Dear participant, we are requested you to ask your question in the comment box. Our speaker ma'am is here to reply them. Ma'am, our first question is from Jordan Joy. Good ma'am. How do you
Yes.
change team behavior?
Okay. As I mentioned before, a very good question, and I would love to again highlight it, is that to change the team behavior, as the leader, you need to change yourself first. You need to really revisit what was working, what you were doing, your words, your actions, and your thinking, and what was not really working and what was coming in the way. Then you could just have a meeting with your teams and say, hey, I'm concerned really. I find that we are not getting clients, or we are not being able to sell our products, or there's no harmony in the team. Let's be open now that we are starting the new year. Just to let's take a different approach to it. How about just discussing how we could really improve our team, or what's the problem? Maybe they might even tell you and give them that comfort to speak. Even if they say, ma'am or sir, you are very harsh. We don't like your style. We don't like that. You have to stay calm in a very positive mindset and say, okay, what didn't you like? Can I hear more about it? Beautiful. I will get back to you. Thank you for your feedback, and move on to the next person. So you have to yourself bring the change, and you have to really open that door to welcome your teams. You can't just expect your team to start changing, or your staff if you're a business owner. I hope that answers your question. Next question, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am, for your answer. Our next question is from Jordan Joy. Another ma'am. How do you manage a
Mhm.
team with different personalities?
Well, how do you manage your own family? Everybody doesn't have the same personality, whether it's siblings, it's parents, or we all come with our different type of archetypes, right, in our personalities. So that's okay. But then if you imagine a puzzle, a jigsaw puzzle has different shapes and different sizes, but then they learn to be fitted. When you fix the puzzle in the proper pieces in the proper place, you find the picture is complete. So again, come with a positive mindset that you've got the best team, a wonderful team, and use them the way. If somebody is good in performing a certain thing, make the shift in the team members and first speak to them and say, hey, I'm going to do a little shuffle thinking of this. Why don't we give opportunities to others to try out different areas and show their expertise? Because many times what I have noticed in big companies, where in the finance department, you will find that person is very good at sales, but then again he was not never given an opportunity. He had that personality. Like some people might, maybe you're a good speaker as in marketing and sales, in convincing people to buy your products or to become your client, so it's fine. But then again, how, because sometimes people think it as, you're they are demoted, or you are like really rejecting them, they are not worthy. So if you tell them in a nice atmosphere that, hey my friend, we are just doing some shuffling to see how best we can have, because you are amazing, I love what you do, but just seeing others, because others also have different qualities, just seeing that way. So make a little comfortable by giving an explanation. I hope that helps. Next question, ma'am. I think you're muted, ma'am. Can't hear you. Can't hear you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
We can now, yes, now we can hear you.
Okay, ma'am.
Any more questions, ma'am?
Thank you so much, ma'am. On behalf of IGP, I think there is no more question from our participants,
I think
and
we have
I
missed
hope
one question, ma'am.
everyone learned from your beautiful presentation.
Yeah,
No,
ma'am,
ma'am,
you have
there
missed
is
one
no more
question.
questions.
No, somebody asked here, says, who are the Zootopia? If you see the third last one, it says, ma'am, who are the Zootopia? Okay, this is, like how we say zombie. So Zootopia is a 2016 American computer animated buddy cop action comedy film produced by Walt Disney Studios and released by Walt Disney. So sometimes when we speak about zombies, rather than saying you're dead, so that's where we were trying to use some kind of metaphoric words. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you for your answer. Ma'am, I think there is no more questions. So on behalf of IGP, thank you so much, ma'am, for your beautiful presentation. I think everyone learned from your presentation.
Thank you so much. It was amazing. And guys, do get in touch, and I will be happy to take you further also. Thank you for this opportunity, ma'am.
You are welcome, ma'am. Thank you so much. Dear participant, from 1st January 2023, we are going to change all of our sessions layout. First, we are start with our speaker speech or presentation, then question answer session. In the third, we are going to announce the webinar certification process, then online quiz competition, and the last we will announce online quiz competition certificate process. Dear participant, now it's time to give you your webinar code. Our today's webinar topic is Be the Change You Want to See in Your Team, and the code is IGP2023. And the code is IGP2023. Without code, no one is eligible for certificates. With code, you can claim your certificates anytime. Now, I'm going to tell you how can you claim your certificate. First, you have to go www.eduigp.com. Then you have to click login. If you have already an account, if you are new, then you have to click on sign in. Then you have to first create an account, then you can continue. After create an account or after login, you will have to click free webinar. Select the webinar title and click continue course. Then there is an option get enrolled. If you are not enrolled yet, first you have to complete your enroll portion. If you already enrolled, then you have to click on your certificate code box. Click got your certificate. It is auto downloaded in a PDF format. Just check your file manager on download folder. Thank you so much everyone for your active participation. I hope everyone learned from our webinar. See you again in the next session. Till that, stay happy. Once again, I am Badhun Das from Bangladesh.